Hey guys, it's Kira. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in and supporting me. Today we're playing with the NYX Off Tropic palette and I created this really fun bright summery look. Also actually really good for fall. We are nearing that. So without further ado, let's just get into the tutorial. So for today's video, we will be going in with the NYX Off Tropic palette. Mine is still new. Looks like this. Some pretty colors there. Go ahead and take off that plastic. One thing off the bat that I don't like about this, I hate to be picky, there's no mirror. And I know we got mirrors all around us, but just make things so much easier if there was a mirror. I mean, you know. So before I go in with the eyeshadow, I am going to conceal under my eyebrows. I use the Colourpop Brow Boss pencil today, and to help conceal and just kind of even everything in my eyes, I am going in with the Catrice Cosmetic Liquid Camouflage. This is one of my favorites from the drugstore. Super good and full coverage, which is nice to cover up those bags. Just gonna dot that all over the place and zoom you through. So the eyes are all concealed. I did not set it as I do want a wet or tackier base just to make sure the colors really pop and also stick. So the first color I'm going to go in with is this kind of mustardy color in the middle. Just taking that on a big fluffy brush. Right away there is quite a bit of kickback, but we'll see. Just tap out any creasing. Just blowing that up into the crease. Another thing I noticed right off the bat is it does look more like mustardy khaki color in the pan, but on the eye, from what I see right now, I mean the camera's picking up on it, it almost comes off kind of orangey. So it's still a pretty color. Okay, so I just kind of buffed that color out, just all over into the crease. Next up, I'm going to go in with that kind of pinky color there. Take that on a little bit more denser of a brush. I'm going to go in with this LA Colors kind of fluffy blending brush and stick that right into the socket, but I am going to keep it more on the outer part. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and bring that right into the inner corner as well. Just don't blend it up too high. So after I have buffed out that pinky color and really put it all over, both coming on the inner and outer, I did kind of leave the center of the lid flat as I am going to do kind of a spotlight eye. The next color I'm taking is this darker color in the corner, and taking that on a really small blending brush. This is from Morphe. This is the M562. Taking that one and just really putting that really tight into the crease. As you can see, once I added that color, it does really kind of help deepen up that eye. So this is the one that I added the color to. This is the one without it yet. Really helped deepen it. And so what I'm going to do, go back with that previous brush and add a little bit of product and just kind of go and really buff it out once again. And then again, even with that first color again, very lightly buff it out. One thing you do want to remember is if you have hooded eyes when you're doing your spotlight eye in a cut crease, always bring it up farther, your eyeshadow, when you're blending it, because when you cut the crease, you will be bringing it up farther than your natural crease in order for it to be seen. So I'm just going to go ahead and deepen up that other side. After that is done, I have blended everything out to my likings, and I'm actually going to go in and cut the center part to create my spotlight eye. To cut my spotlight, I am actually just using the same Catrice Cosmetics concealer. I'm just going to dab a tiny bit of that on my eye. I like to do one eye at a time, and my trick of it is blink or look all the way up, and it will naturally transfer to how high it will go. Before I go in there, I'm actually going to take that brush, that LA Colors brush that I used with that first pinky color, and just go over the edges on either side. Now for the spotlight part, I think I'm actually going to go in with that orange. I don't want to take it on my finger. I'll start off by putting it on my finger. Looks pretty good, and then I'm just going to tap that. That was a good choice. That was a really good choice. I like that. To really get up in that crease, I'm just going to take my flat little elf brush to really pat that up top. Going back in, I'm just going to take the fluffy brush with the pink. Once again, just really blend over everything. And also going in with that smaller brush and that deepest color we used, and doing the same thing. Make sure I didn't lose any of that color. So I have just finished the eyes, and I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Swerve gel eyeliner. This one is just black. Never tried it. This is going to be part of my review for Colourpop. So we'll see how it goes. To finish off the eyes, we are going to go in with this kind of corally color. Literally just gonna dust that underneath, taking whatever brush. I'm actually gonna go in with that brush that we used for the orange. And then going in with the color on the other side of that orange, not quite the deepest one, but this one here. We have not touched that one yet. I'm going to go ahead with this little pencil brush and go right on the lash line with that one. But I am going to mostly keep it to the outside. Go about halfway and keep it outwards. So to finish off the eyes, I'm actually going to go in with another Colourpop cream gel eyeliner in the color Punch. It's a nice bright yellow, give that really pop to the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and stick that in the waterline. So I went ahead and finished off the eyes. I used the Punch Colourpop cream gel in the bottom waterline. And then I went ahead, curled my lashes. I used the Tarte Man Eater mascara, just a mini I got. As well as I popped on some falsies. These are the Wispies from Ardell, I believe. They are a little bit old and like tattered, so don't mind them. But I think the way they kind of spiked together just kind of gave it a really fun look. But anyways, here is the final look. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my tutorial today with the NYX Off Tropic palette. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this palette. I think it's a really great drugstore palette. NYX always kills it with their products. So I really was excited to try this one out. And without further ado, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.